Insecurity occasioned by terrorism and banditry goes beyond religious sentiments, says U.S. envoy at meeting with President Tinubu.
The terrorism has no color and no religion and no tribe. People of all religions and all tribes are dying as a result of terrorists.
Experts at IMF and World Bank annual meeting acknowledge Nigeria's economic reforms, say it's working.
Reforms are taking strong roots and that the impact is beginning to be felt.
We will intervene to make the executive arm meet your demands, Senate tells striking ASU.
The President has directed that everything should be done to resolve this matter so that schools will reopen.
Good evening, Nigeria. I'm Lami Ali, and this is NTA Network News live from Abuja. Tonight, we have stories shaping the nation. From Lagos, Hingino John Adams brings us the pulse of the nation's economic. And in business, Benny Adams tracks the markets, money moves, and major financial shifts. So, Benny, what are the closing numbers today?
Well, it's been a week of gains from the IMF meetings in Washington, D.C., where Nigerians are making their voices heard in the business community. Talks in Nigeria gaining positives, 4 straight days of greens. We'll give you details during the course of the bulletin.
And in the sports corner, Badi Adele serves the top scores, records, and winning moments, lighting up the world of athletics. Badi, tell us what you have for us.
Well, good. Nigeria bagged no less than 8 nominations in the 2025 CAF Awards nominees list for the women. And of course, the Super Eagles have just moved 4 places in the FIFA rankings.
Well, this newscast is streaming live on our website, nta.ng/live. NTA is also on X as NTA News Now, and you can follow us across other social media platforms on the our handles are displayed. Now, let's get started. The United States has acknowledged that insecurity in parts of Nigeria is not a religious affair, describing terrorism as a global concern which requires collaborations of countries of the world to tackle. Senior advisor to United States President Donald Trump for Arab and African Affairs, Masad Bulus, visited President Bola Tinubu in Rome, Italian capital, to discuss various issues bordering on security in Nigeria and Africa. State House correspondent Ms. Barden will have reports that the meeting behind closed doors focused on countering terrorism and maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea. The US presidential advisor recognized the efforts of Nigerian government under President Tinubu in the fight against insecurity and promised continuous collaboration of US in the area of information and sharing in this direction.
The Lake Chad Basin is of extreme concern to all of us, not just people in the sub-region, but to the entire world, to Europe and the United States and the entire world. It's a very serious concern, and we're working towards combating it, and we will be cooperating and continue to cooperate towards combating this serious problem in the region.
On the allegation of religious persecution, a U.S. lawmaker, the envoy stated that the insecurity occasioned by terrorism and banditry religious sentiments, but that it's an issue demanding collective efforts to end.
The terrain well know that terrorism has no color and no religion and no tribe. People of all religions and all tribes are dying as a result of terrorist acts, but it's very unfortunate. We even know that Boko Haram and ISIS are killing more Muslims than Christians. So people are suffering from all sorts of backgrounds. This is not specifically targeted about one group or the other. However, any loss of life is too many. One is too many, and we should work together in partnership to put an end to this.
Nigeria has reaffirmed its commitment to in South-Southern Triangular Cooperation, SSTC, to transform agri-food systems and promote sustainable development across the global south. Speaking at the ministerial dialogue in Rome, Minister of Agriculture and Food Security Abubakar Kari emphasized the critical role of SSTC in driving agricultural innovation and food security. The dialogue themed SSTC as a catalyst for agri-food system transformation convened ministers from developing nations to share experiences and strategize on collaborative efforts. Kari highlighted Nigeria's successful partnerships with FAO in China, which have facilitated technology transfer, farmer training, aquaculture growth, and the creation of regional multi-service extension centers.
Nigeria to champion and take full advantage of the mechanism that is involved with the SSTC. One is the National Governance, that is National South-South Cooperation Steering Committee, which will be led by the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, with representation from the Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, the country office of FAO and other United Nations agencies, and of course the private sector and the academia.
Nigeria has continued to hold a series of bilateral meetings with development partners and international financial institutions as the ongoing IMF World Bank annual meetings. Muplang Dakok reports from Washington, D.C. that the Minister of State for Finance, Doris Uzoka-Annette, described the engagements as impactful and productive, noting that the government is committed to ensuring Nigerians feel the benefit of ongoing economic reforms, which have received commendation from both the World Bank and the IMF.
The reforms are taking strong roots and that the impact is beginning to be felt. So within a very short time, we see that translating to more job creation, more social investments, more growth in even private investment. Access to capital will improve, cost of doing business in Nigeria will drop, cost of capital. The central bank has started dropping their monetary policy rate, which is a positive again.
The Nigerian delegation is also advocating increased access to finance for entrepreneurs, reduction in the cost of capital, and policies to boost job creation across key sectors. Meanwhile, Nigeria and Angola have signed an MOU on technical cooperation. The agreement signed by CBN Governor Olayemi Kado and counterpart Manuel Thiago Diaz seeks to strengthen bilateral cooperation, enhance capacity building, and improve cross-border supervision and cybersecurity information sharing between both central banks.
We have similar problems. It's an opportunity for us to strengthen, build in some cases, strengthen in other cases, regional understanding and regional cooperation. This is really a landmark for both organizations and for both countries.
In other news, the Coordinating Minister of Health, Professor Muhammad Al-Pati, says President Bola Tinubu's macroeconomic reforms have enabled states to join the health sector revitalization program. He announced this as the World Bank's Health Works Leaders Coalition in Washington, D.C., highlighting achievements including the 70,000 retained health workers, 20 million Nigerians insured, and 80 million new visits to 8,500 revitalized health facilities.
6 state governors to agree with clear asks and offers with accountability matrices so that we can track our collective performance over time. Since then, we've achieved major milestones in terms of Nigeria's move towards a coordinated sector-wide financing and the accountability framework, with the outcome that we have now clearly organized incentive mechanism for subnational actors, for all actors across the chain.
Now, the federal government is assuring of timely completion of ongoing reconstruction works on the Shagamu-Ore-Benin Expressway, emphasizing that the roads remain key drivers of economic development under President Bola Tinubu's administration. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, stated this while inspecting reconstruction work on the roads. Lukman Adefeso's report is here presented.
The Minister of Works, David Umahi, who commenced the road inspection at Nta Ch10, expressed satisfaction with the progress of work on the reinforced concrete pavement. The minister announced that the first section of the 24-kilometer stretch from Shagamu interchange to Iparu Junction is nearing completion, with 8.1 kilometers of one side of the dual carriageway already completed. The contractors to expedite work on the remaining 96 kilometers from Iparu Junction to Itele axis.
Width of the carriageway is 12 meters, and the thickness of the pavement is 200, and it's done by wide 20 millimeter roads at 200.
He emphasized that road construction under President Tinubu's administration meets global standards. The minister also inspected the ongoing reconstruction of the damaged Alapako-Ogumakin flyover and the Ojo end of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, where he also gave a pass mark on the quality of work done and declared the reconstruction of the Lagos-Ibadan road completed.
Road is the catalyst, and it is the GDP that grows other GDP. So the president is aware of this, and you can see the quality of the road the president is building.
He, however, decried the dumping of refuse on federal highways and announced plans to install solar power lights, CCTV cameras, and plant trees along the Lagos-Ibadan and Shagamu-Benin-Ore expressways.
We move to the National Assembly, where the Senate has appealed to the members of the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities, ASU, to call off the 2-week warning strike with a promise that it would ask the federal government to move upwards the 35% salary increase being offered to the university lecturers. At an intervention meeting this Friday, the Senate, through its Committee on Tertiary Education and Tax Fund, also promised to engage the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, with regards to allegations from ASU that he is planning to take part of the land belonging to the University of Abuja. Aside the lingering 2009 agreement on improved funding for universities, which ASU has been agitating, Executive of the Union informed the Senate latest developments that are of concern to its members. ASU commended President Tinubu for the 7-year moratorium on establishment of tertiary institutions in Nigeria and the 150 billion naira allocation to universities, but says it does not agree with the sharing formula the Ministry of Education has come up with.
The first tranche of 50 billion has been released, and it is currently with the Ministry of Education. The money has not reached universities yet. One of the reasons is because the Ministry of Education, in their own wisdom, want to spread the money to universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. And ASU is saying this committee, this Senate has approved an appropriation, and that money is for universities.
Anybody coming from anywhere in the world that is interested in university education, the first port of call will be University of Abuja. Distinguished senators, you will be helping that university if you stop the minister from taking any piece of land from that university.
Senate assured ASU that it will take steps to address all concerns.
Agreement is agreement, as I've always said. They should be able to live up to expectations whenever they go into any form of agreement, especially with us.
We can pass the Ministry of Education together with them by Tuesday or Wednesday to ensure that our children are back to school, and also to ensure that the government look into the immediate and the long-term measures to be taken to resolve most of the lingering situation.
If you buy a book, you don't collect tax from that book. If you collect the tax, then what is left will not be enough for me to buy the book.
When it comes to appropriation, when budgets are brought, we should be able to know where to support.
Meanwhile, the Deputy President of the Senate, Barrow Jibrin, says who has already instructed quick resolution of the crisis.
The President has directed that everything should be done to resolve this matter so that schools will reopen immediately. So we also commend Mr. President for his concerns.
It is another yearly reminder for nations to commit towards ending poverty as the world commemorates the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty, a day set aside to amplify the advocacy that ending poverty is not only about income, but about dignity, justice, and belonging, with the theme ending social and institutional maltreatment by ensuring respect and effective support for families. In this special report, Rosa Gwele examines federal government's efforts in poverty reduction.
Poverty is indeed a global crisis and not peculiar to Nigeria, a struggle that has posed concerns demanding urgent interventions. Going by a recent World Bank report, estimates show that about 139 million Nigerians are living in poverty. Could this figure be interpreted in a multidimensional index?
The issue of poverty could be multidimensional. So when we say multidimensional, we simply look at the different things. Even access to social amenities could be poverty to some people. You know, access to potable water is also poverty. So when we say multidimensional, people look at it from different perspectives and conclude that yes, there is poverty, but multidimensional could mean different things in different manners.
As the world commemorates the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty, it seeks to promote dialogues towards ending poverty across nations, build institutions that help families stay together, thrive, and shape their future. For Nigeria, the federal government is pulling strings to change the with interventions geared towards lifting millions out of poverty.
We are working on renewable energy, solar. We had training in 6 geopolitical zones of the country, farmers and youth who are involved in cassava farming, rice farming, and this, and more importantly also, government enterprises and empowerment program to give out free collateral, free interest loan to 21,000 of 30 each farmer.
We've carried out free medical outreach across the state because health is wealth. We've empowered pregnant women by giving them free delivery kits. We'll continue to reach out to communities to empower them, and it's part of the Renewed Hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Improving social safety net programs is a task before the federal government by building resilience through collective efforts, with the theme ending social and institutional maltreatment by ensuring respect and effective support for families. An urgent call to put families first, promote social protection, and end poverty in all its forms everywhere. In Abuja, Ruth Aguele, NTA News.
You're watching News at 9 on NTA. We take a break now. More reports in a moment. To stay.
Get ready, Nigeria. The world is coming to Abuja,
where Africa meets the world.
On Monday, 20th October 2025.
The Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, NIPR, hosts the national unveiling of the World Public Relations Forum, WPRF Abuja 2026, by the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, FNIPR.
Hear the veterans speak.
This is more than an unveiling. It's the dawn of a new narrative.
This is a call to responsible communication, the voice of the world.
Join industry leaders and global partners as we officially kick off registration. Come witness the birth of a historic global conversation.
Monday, 20th October 2025.
12 noon to 2 p.m.
Live at the Banquet Hall, NAF Conference Center, Abuja, Nigeria.
Be part of the movement.
World Public Relations Forum Abuja 2026 beckons.
The biggest, bright,
no wahala.
Get ready
ready for history in the making. The Honorable Chief Commissioner, Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR.
On the 21st of October 2025, we'll host the Global Ombudsman Summit, marking the 50th anniversary of the Public Complaints Commission.
With the theme, Effective Ombudsman Institution. Governance. This event will bring together leaders, policymakers, and ombudsman institutions from around the world.
Join us at the Ladi Kwali Conference Center, Abuja Continental Hotel, Abuja, as we celebrate 5 decades of fairness, justice, and
the summit begins at 10 a.m.
Special guest of honor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Guest of honor, the Senate President, His Excellency, Senator Godswill Akpabio, Speaker House of Representatives, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin. The 2025 Global Ombudsman Summit, celebrating 50 years of service, sustaining a lifetime of justice.
Calm down now. Now the babe they look me, no be me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What thing they do you? Call her Alpha. Talk to call her. But she don't believe that she be my only babe. Hello, BC. Ha. She don't cut. No. What's your problem? Now what she they do? She go say make I no follow babe. Talk. Make I no look babe. Impossible. Bro, Sabe, calm down now. No me that I go call you for phone. No be. Hello. Make I no lie you. That babe dead. She fine. I even call her number. We even come up, but we don't do anything, we just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. The customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Glow Unlimited.
The governing of the Federal University at Lokoja is awarded honorary Dr. Senator Chris Ihanichuku Adigije. Date Saturday, 18th October 2020. University Convocation Hall. Senator Chris holds a bachelor degree and a PhD in geology, a lecturer and a researcher at the University of Ibadan. Senator Chris Oil and is a founder of Sina Engineering and Geological Servicing Limited, a seasoned politician, mentor, philanthropist, and a bureaucrat, a loving father and a grandfather. Senator Chris is recognized for a life of dedication to knowledge and service to humanity. Congratulations, sir. Announcers, Mrs. Cordelia Onwuneme, for and on behalf of the siblings.
In the beating heart of Owerri, business never sleeps. From sunrise to sundown, the wheels keep turning. And behind the scenes, vision meets action. Governor Hope Uzodinma's leadership has turned manifestos into reality, transformations that feel like a miracle. But progress needs speed. It's not left to chance. From land to sky, guardians are watching, protecting dreams and opportunity. At Orashi's quiet shore, hydropower is rising, set to energize a growing economy. The change is visible. New roads emerge, industry hums, communities come alive. At the center, a digital revolution. 500,000 young minds trained each year to build the future. As Orashi rises, so does Imo and the hopes of a hard-working people. A new Imo is on the rise.
Without it, I'm incomplete.
Thank you for saying. Governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress, APC, are in Birnin Kebbi State to deliberate on key national developmental issues. Top on the agenda is that of ASU strike and insecurity in some parts of the country. Correspondent Abdul Jalil Mohammed Bawa reports.
The 24 governors elected on the platform of the All Progressive Congress, APC, with a by deputies, began deliberations with a closed-door session which lasted over 4 hours, with a communique presented by the forum chairman and Imo State Governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma.
The PGF reaffirmed its faith in a united, secure, prosperous Nigeria. The forum committed to strengthening policy coordination, building interstate collaboration, and driving innovation across states.
The forum eventually met with party members and other stakeholders, reminding of the Tinubu-led administration
If you go to the National Assembly every day, you see senators and House of Reps people leaving their parties and joining APC. You see governors leaving their parties and joining APC. It is not born out of nothing. It is the conviction that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has performed.
I assure you, the APC-led administration in the state will continue to execute meaningful projects.
The event was attended by ministers, senators, House of Representative members, and top APC officials. In Birnin Kebbi, Abdul Ahmed Bawa, NTA News.
To promote self-reliance, cushion economic hardship and strengthen party unity, the senator representing Sokoto North Senatorial District, Aliyu Magatakarda Umaku, has empowered over 1,000 supporters of the All Progressives Congress APC in Sokoto South Senatorial District with various empowerment packages. The initiative is designed to boost small-scale enterprises and improve household incomes across the district. Abdullahi Umar Ilalu has the details.
The third time, Magatakarda Wamaku has extended empowerment support to members of the All Progressives Congress APC. The materials distributed include 200 motorcycles, 200 water pumping machines, 200 grinding machines, and assorted food items. Flagging of the distribution, Senator Wamako, represented at the event, maintains that the gesture reflects his continued commitment to uplifting party supporters and helping them become self-reliant and productive.
We are very proud of his representation. We are very proud of his wisdom and kind gesture.
Beneficiaries visibly excited, expressed gratitude for the support, and pledged to make good use of the items to improve their livelihoods. The special assistant to the senator on media and publicity, Bashar Abubakar, described the step in the right direction, noting that Senator Wamako remains a senator without borders, whose efforts continue to impact lives at the grassroots.
This is one out of many that he has been doing to bring soccer to the not only the zone. We call on them to use this opportunity given to them by Senator Aliyu Magatakarda.
Some APC stalwarts commended the senator's foresight and pledged their continued loyalty and support to him and the party. In Sokoto, Abdullah Omar Ilalu, NTA News.
Countdown to the November 8 Anambra State governorship election, residents are echoing that creating enabling environments, diversity and infrastructural gap will ultimately trigger democratic culture and trust that will make citizens to participate in elections. Dora and we sought their views in our reports.
Every election cycle is an opportunity for the functionaries of government that will work demand and expectations of its people. In Anambra State, residents have their view on the challenges on ground and way forward.
All the areas that requires to be touched needed to be touched, both in education, both in infrastructure, both in attracting foreign direct investments to Anambra State.
Environmental reclamation, yes. Good road network, water.
They advise the incoming governor, in addition to other issues, to also address the ecological challenges of the state, as Anambra is almost becoming endemic to erosion.
Whoever that is coming in, governor, please, he or she should concentrate on security.
As the election day draws near, the electorates are reminded to uphold their democratic culture by ensuring that they are not disenfranchised. Even as are high, that the election will be free, fair, and credible. In Onitsha, Dora Enwe, NTA News.
Globacom Telecommunication Nigeria, the lead sponsor of Onitsha Ofala Festival, has held an evening with its numerous customers, kickstarting the 2025 edition at the CJ Patterson Hall in Onitsha. Uchenna Wikuyo has the details.
The entertainment was electrifying for guests and numerous subscribers of the Globacom Telecommunications Network in celebration of the Onitsha Pre-Ofala Festival.
I am happy being with Glo and I'm excited for them sponsoring this event.
Ofala is a traditional thing, and for growth to come in shows that they are partnering with the cultural heritage of our land.
Ofala Festival is the best of all I can say I've witnessed.
For the Global Network, a lot more will be unveiled in the course of the festival as an appreciation package to their numerous customers.
That is a rich traditional festivity that happens here in Onitsha. So Glo has partnered with that heritage to ensure that we take it to the next level, where we'll be talking about exposing or taking Ofala to international standard, where people all around the world will see the true heritage of the Onitsha people. We are going to be giving out brand new cars, brand new sewing machines, brand new keke napep and all of that to our teaming subscribers. And that is part of the way that Glo has decided to give back to the people of Onitsha. But if you are, it's a unique opportunity to join the train, join the Glo network and experience all the fantastic products that we have on the network.
Globacom Nigeria Unlimited has been at the forefront of promoting the rich cultural heritage in Nigeria. In Onitsha, Uchenna Nwekoyo, NTA News.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated Nigerian lawyer Tolu Obamuru on his promotion to partner at White & Case LLP, a top global law firm. The president hailed the feat as a testament to Nigerian excellence and global competence, noting that Tolu's success reflects the renewed hope vision of Nigerians excelling worldwide through merit and integrity. Let's now head to Lagos, Nigeria's bustling commercial capital, where Hingino is standing by with latest trends from that center. Hello, Hingino.
And welcome to Lagos. To foster a better relationship with a view to enhancing national development, the Zonal Director of NTA Lagos Network Center, Evelyn Nwosu, and her management team have visited the Nigeria Customs Service Border Command. The collaboration is also expected to create awareness on important national issues. Adejoke Odeka has the details.
Recognizing the importance of strong relationships, Nigerian Television Authority NTA paid a courtesy visit to the Customs Area Command in Seme Border, underscoring commitment to collaboration and synergy.
This is Seme, the border between Nigeria and Benin Republic, where trade facilitation is done and checking of smuggling.
Noting the key roles of the Nigeria Customs to national security, the Zonal Director, NTA Lagos Network Center, also sought to strengthen media relations, foster collaboration and understanding despite the distance.
It's exciting to know that we can do a whole lot more. NTA is not just telling you what decisions, NTA is telling you the implication and what this portends for the country if it is not done. So it's a relationship that I know is going to bring a whole lot more and the information people need.
The area controller of customs, Seme Border Command, Wale Adenuga, expressed delight in hosting the NTA management team, describing the visit as a harbinger of a new chapter in the relationship between both organizations.
Let's reach the grassroots. People want to hear it directly from the source. Some people want to know that if NTA did not pick the story, it's not genuine. And that's why we still see a lot of people, they watch NTA news and then coming from different centers. So it's a good one, and I think we here in Seme, we are ready to partner with you. We are ready to open up. Let's see what we are doing.
The visit is expected to yield enhanced synergy and strengthen the working relationship between the Nigeria Customs Service and the NTA. In Lagos, Adejoke Odeka, NTA News.
As technology advances and digital dependence grows, Reliable network quality becomes vital for ensuring seamless experiences and competitiveness. How to achieve this? Improve quality of network and address other associated challenges formed discussions at the 94th Consumer Parliament of the Nigerian Communications Commission in Lagos. Nta Ch10 once again has more.
The 94th edition of the Telecom Consumer Parliament, TCP, themed Addressing Network Quality for Improved Consumer Experience, underscores the significance of commitment to tracking progress and confronting challenges head-on.
The Parliament embodies the very spirit of democracy, a government of the people and by the people, built on the pillars of transparency, participation. The Commission issued an updated quality of service regulation, setting clear and measurable performance benchmark for all operators.
The Executive Vice Chairman, NCC, Aminu Maida, as well as other infrastructure providers and operators, emphasized the importance of improvement, stating that the Commission, in collaboration with key stakeholders, is proactively implementing stringent measures to guard critical telecom infrastructure and promoting responsible data usage.
We need more investments into the sector, which we have already seen coming in. This year alone, we're seeing over $1 billion, which is more than what we saw in the past 2 to 3 years. So that's the first step. The step is to strengthen.
We've had a very detailed plan from the service providers on the updates and improvements that need to be done.
The 94th edition of TCP concluded with a thought-provoking panel session where participants reiterated the importance of shared in driving progress. In Lagos, Nta Ch10, NTA News.
Contribution from Lagos. Next is business news with Benny Adams after this break.
Merit Award goes to the only tomato paste manufacturer. National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
My morning ritual starts here. Surrounded by furniture, from my wardrobe to my bed. Life-made furniture. Customization designs every piece to perfection. I love that in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Ibadan, and Kano, there's Life-made furniture.
For a whole house customization projects, call 081-2000-6000 or visit elifemade.com. Life-made, your life made forever.
Wow! Awesome! There's always more with Mr. Chef. In the Mr. Chef Extra Jar promo, buy the 100 cubes pack, get 10 free cubes. Buy the 50 cubes, free cubes. Available in beef, chicken, mixed spices, and all-purpose variants.
Mama no like food waste with no money, kill and plus everything combined, oh. Everything combined, oh. Oh, boga just the arrive, oh. She tell me say na devil king, so yeah, all she did use fry, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. They sweet like this, chicken they grip like this.
Introducing the new Devon King's Soya Vegetable Oil, available in stores near you.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, they are low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to re-energize. It's energy that helps in the game.
Pack the nourishing energy of Milo into the lunchbox every day. Milo, energy to go further.
The world needs moms. With a splash of Golden Terra oil.
Transform a frown into a smile. Change no thanks into yes please. Resolve family feuds without blowing a whistle. Providing tasty family meals is all that matters. Where there are moms, there is love. Golden Terra Oil, for pure love.
Skin is my identity, my strength. It's unique and deserves care made specially for me. New Nivea Radiance and Beauty Advanced Care with 5 oils and 5 vitamins. 48-hour nourishment. Reduce appearance of stretch marks in just 2 weeks. New Nivea Radiance and Beauty Advanced Care for your shade of beautiful.
TerraQ, unwrap joy, unleash taste.
Toilets have stains which bleach cannot clean effectively, but Harpic is thicker and sticks better, which gives 10x better cleaning, faster bleach, and kills germs. Oh, wow. You cannot see that Harpic is better than bleach.
What makes a true leader in the game? Is it being first to start? For over a decade, one name has always led in front. That name is Bet Naija. Bet Builder, Bet Freeze, One Up, Bet Boom. Not just features, but unbeatable odds on over 300,000 live matches. You're playing to win. Just another reason why Bet Naija is truly Nigeria's #1.
Thanks for staying. It's now time to talk business. Nigeria's Tony Elumelu, speaking at the Washington meeting, tells the global community that Africans deserve the same opportunities others enjoy, and that it begins with systems that work. He adds that to build prosperity, stakeholders must form smart public-private partnerships anchored on trust, accountability, and transparency.
Digital inclusion in the 21st century is economic inclusion. If we want to deal with inequality, if we want to create and democratize prosperity across the globe, we must deal with some of these issues we are talking about here. So yes, we need smart partnerships that work. Smart partnerships that can help mobilize investment from domestic across the continent and from private sector across the globe without putting pressure on government. But government must provide accountability, transparency, and help to create the enabling environment that will allow private capital to mobilize to work for people.
Now talking about accountability across systems, the Federal Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment says findings from the Informal Economy Report 2025 by microfinance institutions will guide fresh policy interventions to strengthen Nigeria's informal sector, which remains the backbone of economic activity across the country. In collaboration with Smeden and other partners, the report paints a mixed picture of resilience and vulnerability within the economy. It reveals that 79% of informal businesses have experienced higher cost of operations in the past year, while 39% make daily profits below 10,000 naira. According to the ministry, the findings provide valuable data to design targeted initiatives that can improve access, formalization and productivity in the sector. The report further shows that 65% of informal businesses recorded increased revenue, but only 47% saw corresponding growth.
for trade to thrive across Africa.
With critical support from International Finance Corporation, as the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, SMIDAN, and other stakeholders, we have continued policymakers and ecosystem stakeholders with data and insight that can drive inclusive and evidence-based decisions.
Businesses that earn 50 million naira and below are exempted from company income tax.
Now, listed equities closed the week on a positive note as investors gained 395 billion naira. It's been a sea of wins in 4 of the 5 trading sessions as the all-share index advanced by 0.42% to close at 148,977.64 basis points, up from 148,355.4 basis points. And day by day, that modest increase was driven by renewed interest in heavyweight stocks like Narco, Vitafoam, and Boa, among others. And looking at the numbers from South Africa recorded the BS today after recording 3 days of bulls. Looking at the Tunisia Tune Index, this is the first time in the week that Tunisia is recording this increase of 0.11%. That is it on business at this time.
Many thanks, Baini. Now, accounting professionalism demands efficient allocation and utilization of resources to ensure maximal value for citizens. These are words of President and Chairman of Council Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN, at its 5th session of 2025 mandatory continuing professional development program held at Ahmed Bello International Conference Center in Bauchi. Muazu Hassan reports.
The 5th session provides a platform for professional accountants to engage in intellectual discourse, share insight, and define their expertise.
As professionals who play key role in financial integrity, corporate accountability, and public trust, we need for continuous development cannot be overlooked.
FCPD is designed to empower us, members of this association, with the tools and knowledge to navigate these changes successfully. Over time, the association has deliberately alternated and interlinked the concept of corporate value creation and public value management. Thereby, accountability and reporting should go beyond financial outcomes.
We are proud of such trainings that have shaped us, not just as but as leaders in public service.
While corporate value creation and reporting is the theme for the session, which holds great significance in evolving socio-economic landscape of Nigeria, effective expenditure measures, rigorous audits, and robust performance management systems remain paramount. In Bauchi, Muaz Hassan, NTA News.
Now, prominent Nigerians have acknowledged the contributions to legislative progress and deepening of Nigeria's democracy by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies under the leadership of Professor Abubakar Suleiman. This was at the unveiling of 2 books marking the 6th of the Director General in Abuja. Muhammad Rabiu Ali was there.
They titled Transformative Leadership in Practice, Nails under Abubakar Suleiman, and Destiny, Character. Abubakar Suleiman's story have 10 and 9 chapters in that order.
Now, significantly added professionalization within the National Assembly, in addition to supporting the legislature with bills drafting, motion formulation, debate preparation, research services.
A life of purpose and service is aptly captured in this book, with a foreword written by Professor Ibrahim Abdullah Gambari.
Demonstrated building efforts and innovation which has transformed the institute into an efficient and effective institution. Today, the leadership of this country through President Bola behind a better country for posterity. We are working in the National Assembly in collaboration with NILS to transform the legislative structure of the country.
You have helped. You have done everything possible. Whatever the achievements we have made in NILS, if not for government council support, we will not go anywhere.
Receive encomium from the past and present leadership of the National Assembly, traditional rulers, and other eminent Nigerians on his landmark contribution to the nation's legislative practice and development. In Abuja, Muhammad Rabi Ali, NTA News.
We bring you another set of messages, after which comes sports updates. You say.
Lovely meals you can cook with these ingredients. You spend heavily, but no guarantee of a tasty meal. Not making a right choice of seasoning cube can ruin your meal, money, and confidence. For a tasty meal, do not compromise. Choose Gold.
Use Terra Gold for the rich, consistent taste your loved ones crave for. Good for soups, stews, love. Terra Gold. Cube, endless possibilities.
Toilets have stains which bleach cannot clean effectively. But Harpic is thicker and sticks better, which gives 10x better cleaning and kills germs.
Oh, wow.
You cannot say that Harpic is better than bleach. No buy am. But why? No see bull bag of rice, no get the new Big Bull holographic seal. Not true.
Introducing a Big Bull holographic seal tape, your favorite authentic Big Bull rice, 50 kg and 25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull rice. If the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken, Big Bull rice, tasty rice, nourished you.
Awesome! There's always more with Mr. Chef in the Mr. Chef Extra Jar promo. Buy the 100 cubes pack, get 10 free cubes. Buy the 50 cubes pack, get 5 free cubes. Available in beef, chicken, mixed spices, and all-purpose variants.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, they are low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to re-energize. It's that break time energy that helps keep your child in the game.
Pack the nourishing energy of Milo with a great taste into the lunchbox every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Good, tasty food is worth living for. Worried about your oil every time you enjoy your favorite meal? Introducing Smart Balance Rice Bran Oil is rich in gamma-oryzanol. Several studies suggest that gamma-oryzanol may contribute to the reduction of bad cholesterol. Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Good food, no worries.
Again.
That's so easy.
Welcome, my friend.
Kids! Stop it, Papa.
Children.
I know, right? But how do you do it? Your husband and children. I see my own children.
Hi! I don't want to get belly again. I don't want to get belly again, no.
Nana, why not be Lydia IUD Smart? Lydia IUD Smart. With Lydia IUD, you can have the children you can afford and space them between 5 to 10 years. And you can still give birth anytime you want. Just call 7790. That is the code to freedom. Love. Enjoyment mistress.
What would you need?
food is ready.
Cook to impress.
Wow! Awesome! There's always more with Mr. Chef. Extra jar promo. Buy the 100 cubes pack, get 10. Buy the 50 cubes pack, get 5 free cubes. Available in beef, chicken, mixed spices, and all-purpose variants.
Let's talk sports on Network News tonight. As Rashidat Ajibade and Esther Okoronko have been named among the top contenders for the 2025 CAF Africa Women's Player of the Year award, following a stellar year that saw them power Nigeria to a record-extending 10th WAFCON title. Chairman Adoze has been shortlisted for the Goalkeeper of the Year award, while promising talent Shakirat Moshood of Bayelsa Queens made the Young Player of the Year list. Coach Justin Madugu of Super Falcons Wokere of the Under-17 women's team have both been nominated Coach of the Year, while Bayelsa Queens are up for the Club of the Year, just as both the Super Falcons and Nigeria's Under-17 team are the National Team of the Year. Now, Super Falcons head coach Justin Madugu unveiled a squad for the team's 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Benin Republic. Madugu has listed 21 players for the final qualifying round fixture, sticking with the team that won the country a 10th African title. The first leg of their qualifying fixture will hold in Lome on Saturday, 25th October, while the return leg is slated for the MQ Abiola Sports Arena, Abeokuta, on Tuesday, the 28th of October. The winner will earn a place at the WAFCON 2026 finals, which will be hosted by Morocco. To the men now, Nigeria has made a notable leap in the latest FIFA World Rankings, climbing 4 places from the 45th spot to 41st globally, at the current 5th spot in Africa. The Super Eagles' rise reflects a gain of 11.6 points, boosted by back-to-back victories during the latest international window. 2022 World Cup semi-finalist Morocco remain Africa's highest-ranked team at 12th in the world, followed by Senegal in 18th, Egypt in 32nd, and Algeria in 35th. And that does it on Sports Tonight. Let's now return to Lime.
And that also brings us to the end of the news. We thank you for being a part of it. Do have a good weekend. I'm Lami Ali.